Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the C-Man here. This is a video response to Locked Looney Tune. A message, a question was proposed to her through her inbox about how do you know you have your soulmate? Well, I was sitting up in here actually checking out the video, and I had to take some little footnotes and stuff like that. This is what I believe. This is how I believe that I found my soulmate. When you can't see yourself without that person, all right? Someone who will hold it down for you, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Someone who kicks you with the truth in a loving way, but still makes it sting in the heart. Someone who finishes your sentences. Someone who's there through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And they're still singing to you that Mary J. Blige song, Can't Be Without You. Y'all get what I'm saying. So what do you think?
Yeah, I honestly, I think that, as far as a soulmate, having your soulmate, or how do you know if you have found your soulmate, I think it has a lot to do with the butterfly. I call it the butterfly effect. When you meet somebody for the first time, and them butterflies that you get in your stomach. Every time that person calls, your stomach start acting all crazy, and then first 6 months, butterflies are still there. You still feeling that same way. But what about feeling that same way 5 years down the line, or 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line? You still got that same feeling? I mean, to me, that motherfucker is supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of motherfucker that's supposed to be there. And I know a lot of us, sometimes we get into these relationships and we thinking that every person we come in contact with is our soulmate. A lot of these people ain't supposed to be in our lives. A lot of these people, like Tyler Perry has said, a lot of these people only supposed to be there for a season. We supposed to learn something from that relationship.
But it's the soulmate who's supposed to be there for the reason.
Yeah, the soulmate's supposed to be there for the reason. But I'm like, you learn something from the relationships that you go through, and you're molding yourself, or you are becoming the soulmate for somebody. You know what I mean? But you're being molded, going through all the things you're going through or went through in the relationships that you've been through. That's how I look at it. But I don't live off that creed, forever. You know what I mean? Oh, we gonna be together forever. Forever. What is forever? I don't even know what forever is. You know what I'm saying? So there's no I don't look at it as forever. We just gonna be together. If it's meant for us to be together, we gonna be together. Like I thought I was gonna be with my husband. I thought we were gonna be together. Yeah, we were gonna be together for 10 years. That was it. We was only meant to be together for 10 years, and that was it. And his ass was gone. But I guess what? And I looked at that relationship as, it was a mistake. I wasted 10 years of my life. But as I got older and a little bit wiser, I realized I didn't waste nothing. I learned and gained a whole lot of knowledge of, first of all, what not to do in a new relationship. How I don't want to be treated in a new relationship. So I was molded. You see where I'm going with this? I was being molded, and I think we all are.
Well, that was my co-host. I'll leave him speechless.
I gotta put my 5 cents in.
That was Mo, a.k.a. A.M. Anderson 1979. But I just want to put a little stamp on it. Your soulmate is a person you will do one of two things for. If they're about ready to do something that will land them in hell, and I'm talking about with the fire, brimstone, and everything else, that'll land them in hell, your soulmate will do one of two things. One, they will do everything within their power to stop you from doing it, or they will ride join you in hell. That's your soulmate.
That's deep, nigga, because I'll let you go. No, I'm just joking. You know I gotta keep it funny, but I gotta motherfucking keep it real though, right? You know, and that's real shit. And you know, my vision, I can't say this could be a soulmate. You know what I'm saying? But this is most soulmate. This is how I feel. You know, is when you going through the worst of times, and that motherfucker is still there. You done called him every name in the book. You done had your days. You done put him down. You done spread him wide. You done did everything. And that motherfucker is still there. At your lowest point, in your lowest moment in your life, when you going through whatever you going through, and that motherfucker is still there. And to put it in short form, you in the middle of a motherfucking storm that's gonna last for a while. And instead of that motherfucker running for cover, he steps up right beside you with an umbrella and say, "Hey, baby, we gonna be here for a while." That's a soulmate. That's a motherfucker you can't fall asleep on. That's a motherfucker you gotta open your eyes to. He's willing to weather the storm with you. You know what I mean? He not the motherfuckers is gonna run and watch you weather the storm. He gonna weather it right with you.
Alright. Well, when I think about soulmates and stuff like that, I hope you don't mind me talking about this. I think about most parents. You know, they went through a lot. I mean, a lot, in order for them to get together. And then they were together for how long after that?
What, 38 years and they still 39 years and they still together? They still together. Right now they still together.
Here it is. You know, mom couldn't be without pop. Pop couldn't be without mom, and they both went. You know, they both left their children behind. You know, they are. They said that their job was done. It was time for them to just enjoy themselves. And with enjoying themselves, they're in a much better place, you know. They don't have to worry about sickness, hunger, homelessness, all these things that we talk about looking for in a soulmate who'll stand right there beside you. They don't have to worry about none of that no more. So basically, it is just them. And he was the yin to her yang. You know what I'm saying? He was the, you know, I mean, he completed her, she completed him. Some of the things they said to one another were outlandish, but that was love for them. Okay? And the love that I got, I have to thank both of them, because the product of the two of them getting together is my soulmate. Miss Ann Anderson, 1979.
That's real shit, man. And if I could speak on my parents, you know, trying to hold it together here. If I could speak on my parents' love or what they shared, you know what I'm saying? I'd have to keep it real. You know, my dad, like I think LockedLooneyTune's husband has said something in the video about, you know, when you take that woman, you got to take all the baggage that come with her. You know, and that's real shit, and that's old school shit, because you don't have dudes like that here today that's willing to do some shit. They just want the pussy, hit it and quit it, and you know, ride it for a little while and keep it moving. They don't want no badass little motherfucking kids running around. You know, they ain't with that nowadays. You know, my dad got with my mom and she had 8 kids. My dad was a bachelor. She had already had 8 kids. All her kids was under 8 years old. Wait, I'm saying that wrong. They were under 10 years old. The oldest was 10, you know. And my dad got with my mom, and she had the 8 kids already, and she had a husband that was whooping on her and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But they met under strange circumstances, and none of that stopped them. It was meant for them to meet, and their courses to cross the way that it did. You know, and not getting all into it. One day maybe I'll sit down and I'll do a series and I'll tell the story of my parents on how they met or whatever. But just to put it out here real quick, you know, my dad ended up, you know, beating my mom's husband's ass. You know what I mean? You can hit on a woman, nigga, hit on me. And my dad whooped his ass And that was an ass whooping that man never forgot. Because well, I'm not even gonna call him a man because that's what he wasn't. But he he moved on. Just put it like that.
He
You
didn't have
know.
a choice.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice. Cause my dad was a bad motherfucker, and if anybody whoever knew him and whoever met him and knew what kind of real nigga he was, he pretty much ran Long Beach. He was the king of Long Beach. He was the king of Compton. Like it, nobody could step to my dad. It was just one of those things. He was a real dude. He was a real dude, man. He was real, and he spoke the truth. But he loved my mom. You know what I'm saying? He loved the shit out of my mom, man. And I'm thankful that my mom and him found each other and had us, and I'm blessed to have had the most wonderful parents, and to see their life and their love that they shared. That's what we all should be striving for. We should be striving on some old school shit like that, because you don't find love like that. You don't find somebody that's willing to weather the storm like they weathered the storm. They're willing to stay there and go through everything that they went through together. You don't find people like that no more. But that's what I'm striving for. I'm striving to be like them. I'm striving to have that concrete love. You know, that's something that can never be broken. Nobody can break it. Nobody can come between you two. You know what I mean? I don't know. But as far as the whole deal with how do you know it's your soulmate? If a person's your soulmate, man, you just know. You just know. That's all I can say. It's a feeling in your soul that only a person who's been there before can describe. You just know. And don't look for the forever. Just look for now. You know what I mean? Right now, we together. Are we together? We together. And we gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. As simple as that. You know, I'm a ride or die type of chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type, my dude getting jumped, or I can't even say getting jumped. My dude getting beat up or in a fight, he could be winning. He could be one up in the nigga, and I swear to God, I would jump in. I would jump in, man, because man, regardless of the fact, we going down together. That's just how I am. I'm just one of those, and I probably shouldn't be one of those. I'm just one of those, you know. Um, we ride together, we die together, you know. That's just how it is. But I don't really want. I know this is just I'm just rambling on and on and on and on. But I just want to say, man, if you know, you're never gonna pass your soulmate up. It's never gonna happen. You're not gonna say, damn, I should have went back and I should have talked to her. No, because if you were supposed to go back to her and talk to her, believe me, nothing would have stopped you. Nothing would have stopped you. Believe me, your soulmate it's gonna happen and it's gonna come to you. It's just gonna happen that way. It may be under strange and unusual terms and events, but it's just gonna happen. But when you do have something good, you need to hold on to it. You know what I mean? You need to fight for it. Something you willing to fight for. You know. That's all I'm saying. And I'm out this piece. God bless you, motherfuckers. You stop.
All right, Lock Looney Tune. This is the C Man, and I'm gonna sign off. And one hell of a great topic. Just wanted to let you know. Peace.